Susie Berry and I run Serene Senses. I've been doing a meditation series for the past 7 weeks now, and you can follow them all if you join the Meridian Balancing Tips and Meditations group on Facebook. They are going to be free for the next 5 weeks, and thereafter they will be on a teachable course that you will have to buy. So please share the groups with your friends while you can still get it for free. If you really enjoyed them, then please tell your friends so that hopefully they buy them later. Okay, so thank you very much for joining. I have been really grateful to have a beautiful friend called Lorraine Thomas who has been listing different types of meditation techniques on her Facebook, and I wanted to do a little bit today using a deepener that she had used. What she pointed out was that perhaps some people can't handle a full body scan and then go into the deepener with the large intestine that I normally do, because I'm used to doing the whole quite deep, intense meditation. And what she wrote out was actually quite deep and intense in and of itself. So if you're joining me today and you just get through the little first bit and then decide, okay, that's enough for me, I want to go off and do something else, then that's absolutely okay. If you are confident and have really enjoyed the work that I've been doing up until now and want to continue it to do the full 40-minute meditation with me, then I really hope you join in and appreciate me. This time I'm going to ask you to begin sitting upright. The first part of the meditation today is all going to be done seated rather than lying down. So if you can, give yourself a glass of water. Sometimes meditation can make you feel a little bit lightheaded, so it's really good to get some water before you begin. Remember, these little meditations are all going to be uploaded onto YouTube. They are only going to be free for another 5 more weeks, after which point I'm going to be collating the material and putting up on Teachable. At the moment, I am almost about 90% finished my Reiki 1 course on Teachable. I have written all the course material, and I am really excited to be able to release that, because I am totally optimistic that when lockdown is over, I will be able to have a group of students that will have learned all the theory online, and then will come to this room, meet me, and be able to practice Reiki with each other using what you'll learn on the course. So if you want to learn Reiki with myself, or if you know anybody that would be interested, then please share this information to them. You will be able to get links to the Reiki site through Facebook and through my Serene Senses website. So that's just a little intro for yourself. If you've got any questions about Reiki, let me know. I would be so interested. For just now, I'm going to go into this little meditation that Lorraine Thomas has written up for me. So I hope you like it. So for the beginning, you are going to just sit up straight, keep your back nice and straight, make sure your chin is parallel with the earth. You're not going to be stretching up or down. Just bring it back slightly so it's comfortable. Keep your back straight, bring your shoulders down. You don't want to be worried up here. There's nothing you should be doing, so let your shoulds all go and your shoulders drop. Okay. And with that in mind, you're going to imagine that you're a puppet with 5 taut strings attached. 1 string attached to the top of your head, 1 string to your left shoulder, another to your right shoulder, and another string is attached to your left knee, and the final string is attached to your right knee. And these strings are like piano wires, tight and tense. You can just imagine feeling that tense just pulling up that little bit on each of those joints. We're going to begin to cut those wires and release that stagnant, heavy energy. So let's begin. Check that your tongue is on the roof of your mouth, just behind your front teeth. And breathe, if possible, through your nose. Take in a nice deep breath. Feel the tight string attached to the top of your head. Feel as it pulls your head up. Feel the tightness across your forehead. Feel the heavy tension over your face and your neck. Feel it for a few seconds. Just feel how tight and tense it is. And now cut that string. And as you do, let out a long, deep sigh. Feel your chin drop. Feel your head and your neck and your jaw. Your mouth and your eyes drop and relax. Your left shoulder feels that string pulling and holding it high and tight. Feel how tight and tense it is. Take a few seconds to feel that tension, pulling your shoulder almost as if it's pulling up towards your ear. Breathe in, and as you breathe out with a sigh, cut that string. Feel your shoulder drop and relax. Feel that relaxation ripple down your arm and your wrist into your hands and fingers. Just relax. Now bring your attention to your right shoulder. Feel the string pulling up, holding it high and tight. Feel how tight and tense it is. Take a few seconds to feel your tension, how it's affecting your arm and your hands. As you breathe in, and now cut that string, and as you do so, let out a deep sigh. Feel your shoulder drop and relax. Feel the relaxation ripple down your arm to your wrist, into your hands and your fingers as you relax. So now your head, your neck, your jaw, your throat, your face, your mouth, and your shoulders, your hands and arms and fingers will feel heavy and so very relaxed. Enjoy the sensation and just feel that gentle smile creep over your face. Just bring your attention to your left knee. Feel that string pulling up and holding it as you feel this restriction. Feel the tension. Take a few seconds to just notice how that tension affects your calves and your thighs and your toes as you breathe in. And then cut that string and let out a deep sigh. Feel your knee dropping. Feel your whole leg relaxing. Feel your foot relaxing and your toes. Feeling so heavy, pushing down into the ground and feeling so relaxed. Now draw your attention to your right knee. Feel the string pulling up and holding it as you feel its restriction. Feel the tension. Take a few seconds to note that tension is different to the way your right and left leg felt. Breathe in And as you sigh out, just cut that string. Feel your knee dropping. Feel your whole leg relaxing. Feel your foot relaxing and your toes. Feeling so heavy, pushing down into the ground. Feeling so relaxed. Enjoy this sensation of heaviness as you smile and relax. Free of all of the strings now. You feel very heavy. In each heel, you have a small hole. And as you read this, the heaviness is seeping out of the two holes in both of your heels. You will allow the heaviness to pass through and down your body. As it flows out of your body, down and out, through your heels, feel as it takes with it all of your troubles and worries, your tensions and your stresses. Allow it and feel it as it flows and seeps out. Feel your body as it becomes lighter. Your body and your mind feels lighter. Feel, smile, and breathe. With a smile and a big sigh, feel your breathing slow. Feel your body relax. You are happy. You are you. You are contented. You are grounded. You are connected. You are calm and ever so relaxed. You are smiling. Now stretch your full body as far as it will stretch. Bring your hands over your head. Bring your legs out in front of you. Flex your toes and your fingers. And smile. Take a few moments. And drink some fresh water. And embrace your new space. So I hope that that little body relaxation has made you feel calm and peaceful in and of itself. It's a little exercise that you can do by itself, or you can use it as a way to bring you into this space where I'm going to take you on a journey. From here on in, you are going to be taken on a journey which will hopefully allow you to let go of fear, guilt, anger and shame and live fully in the now. So if you want to, you can stay seated, you can sit on a chair for this meditation, and if you decide to stay seated, I would say that just holding this mudra would be a good position. You've got the end of your lung meridian on your thumb and your large intestine meridian, and just holding the two together can help to bring you into a meditative state. If you want to stay seated, you can sit in a chair, or you can be in Sukhasana or half lotus or full lotus position. Whichever is the most comfortable for you is absolutely fine. If you would rather, you can lie back on a bed, prop yourself up with some pillows, and bring 3-fingered notch to the baby soft spot in the center of your head, and one to the front of your head, and like that, like so. And the baby soft spot has a neurovascular point that relates to your large intestine, your lung, your small intestine, and your heart. So it's been really powerful. I've told you to hold this position in quite a few of the meditations. I think this will be possibly the last time I will hold it, get you to hold it during this series. So you can relax and lie in your bed like so. Okay. So I hope you enjoy the journey that I'm planning to take you on. Then please take your time, get yourself in a comfortable position, drink some water, either sit up or lie back in bed, and close your eyes. okay. And I hope you're comfortable now. We are just going to begin just by doing a gentle body scan. So just closing your eyes, bringing your attention to the very top of your head, to your very baby soft spot. With your fingers there, just notice if you can pay attention to any pulsation there. If you've decided to choose your hands into the mudra, then that's absolutely fine. Just bring your attention to the top of your head, feeling any sense of tingling or heat or coolness. And with that in mind, just drawing your hands or your attention to your forehead and just any furrowed brows. Let them go. Now is the time to be by yourself, to turn internally. Make sure that you can take the time out to look after yourself now, letting anybody in your household know that you're going to be busy for the next 40 minutes or so. And just because you're lying down does not mean that you are not going to go on a very interesting journey. So bring your attention to your smile. And as you sigh out, just have gratitude for your jaw, for the work that it's had to do, for your neck, for holding your head up high, for your shoulders, holding on to everything that you should have been doing today. Doesn't matter whether you got it done or not. You can do it tomorrow. There's nothing that you should be doing right now except relaxing and being present here and have gratitude for your arms and for your hands and for your whole body, for bringing you here now, capable of breathing deeply. Bring attention to your heart and your chest space. Take a few deep breaths and just breathe as if you're breathing right into the center of your chest. Breathing deeply and easily. As you breathe in and out, you can just acknowledge your heart being more and more open as you let go of fear, guilt, anger, and shame. Bring your attention down to your abdomen, feeling your diaphragm just tense, contract, and release with each breath. Just feeling gratitude for being able to breathe deeply and easily in and out through your nose. Bring your attention to your legs that have brought you here in front of your computer to sit or lie down. So you can take steps forward with courage by going on a journey in your mind. Appreciating your feet, gently flexing them back and forth. And just acknowledging the here and now. Feeling your whole body relax more and more. And as your body relaxes, you can gently begin to count down from 5 to 1. And just acknowledge that with each count in your mind, as we count together, you're going to become 5 times more relaxed each number. So beginning at 5, just thinking about the words calm and peace. Letting those words flow through your body. As you bring your attention to the number 4 now, just be aware that perhaps you may keep your attention on my words throughout the whole meditation, but perhaps your mind might drift and float away. And if so, that's absolutely okay. Your subconscious will pick up what is necessary for you just now. As you think of the number 3, you can just be aware that your body is feeling more and more relaxed and at ease. And with the number 2, just letting your mind be fully open as you drop down from the number 1. Number 1 lets you clear your mind completely. Lets you realize that although your brain itself is divided in 2, it is constantly working together, with the left side of your brain guiding the right side of your body, and vice versa. And you can acknowledge the brain's ability to do that fantastic work. You can use that knowledge to appreciate your ability to compartmentalize any worries, to set them aside, to let go of your to-do list for today, to let yourself be present in the here and now, so that you can find answers that you may have been looking for a while, or perhaps find something deep within your mind that you didn't even know you were looking for. Something that is calling out to you, saying to you, I'm hiding within. And think about what you might find today. Let your mind be clear so that you can find the answers. And as you think about that clarity of your mind, you can bring your attention to the clarity of water. You can visualize a beautiful silver goblet in front of you, full of clear water. And just sip that water gently. This water comes from a spring of knowledge, a font of wisdom that you hold deep within. This water is clear and capable of taking away any of your worries, allowing you to let go of any toxins that have been stored up within your intestines. Your whole abdomen can be fully cleared of any debris that's been sitting there, causing you fear, causing you to hold on to feelings of guilt. Let this water wash you clean. As this water clears you, you can feel your own skin almost becoming less dry. You can feel this water permeating through your whole body, allowing your muscles that little bit more elasticity, allowing your fascia to stretch out and support your whole nervous system. Feel that water with each sip that you take, drenching you with peace. With every sip that you take, your brain becomes clearer, and any splits in your mind is simply a way of compartmentalizing your worries. You set them aside. You no longer need to be divided. You can be clear-minded, knowing what you want as you let go, allowing yourself to connect with answers that have been hidden from you as you sit in this beautiful silver goblet in front of you. Take a moment now to just focus in on each sip that you take. Each sip that you take allows your whole body to feel calmer and easier and lighter. Knowing with each sip, you can feel your whole body relaxing more and more as your mind and body join up. And as your mind clears up, you can bring your attention to your sense of hearing. Feeling peaceful and easy. And with each breath that you take in and out, you can just acknowledge that clarification, almost as if your ears can pick up on different notes coming to you as you hear the song of your soul drifting to your ears from deep inside. As you open your mind to the song of your soul coming in towards you, you notice out of the corner of your eye a special dove flying towards you. And as this dove flies towards you, you can just acknowledge the beauty of flying, wishing that you could soar up above like this peaceful, clear vision that's drawn towards you. As this dove flies in your mind, you know for yourself that it is time to soar. That deep inside you have the wings of an angel. Perhaps they've been bound and tied up. And following this dove, an angel flies. And this is a beautiful, majestic angel of death. The angel carries a sword. The sword is there to kill your fears, to kill your shame, to kill your anger, to kill your guilt. This angel of death hands you this sword. And with this sword, you cut open the bondage that has been holding your own wings tied up. You let your wings soar, open, free. Feel your shoulders, powerful and strong. The muscles around your shoulders newly open and free. Feathers, the most beautiful white and silver. And with them, you can fly out into the silver-lined clouds, following that angel and that dove. Just seeing where they take you as you fly through the clouds. Let this angel be your wings. As the angel grabs your hands, take you higher. The two of you soar together. Let this angel know that your fears have died. It is time to soar higher and higher through the clouds. It's time to see the silver linings that perhaps you've been missing out on. As you soar higher and higher, you look down. And as you look down, you find yourself confronted with a graveyard. And this graveyard contains the stones of your ancestors. And the stones are surrounded by snowdrops and white lilies. As you come out the clouds, you drop down, landing gently in front of one of the rocks. And on the tombstone is carved a message for you. Take a moment to think what that message is. What does it mean for you? All these tombstones are made of the rock that your ancestors bore down to carve a new path for you. What new path do you want to carve ahead? Where do you want to fly to? You may wish to take a moment to look at a few of the tombstones from your ancestors, thanking them for the genes that they have passed down to you, thanking the angels of their spirits, which may or may not be with you in the graveyard. As you choose to look at the tombstone, you take from your pocket a special stick of incense. Place the incense onto one of the graves in the grass and light it. And just take a moment to watch the smoke. Watch that billowing grey. And acknowledge the beauty that is inherent in incense. It gives us this ability to appreciate scents, that smell coming into our noses that can evoke memories. You may wish the incense to be of a smell that was connected with somebody you used to know. What memory do you wish to appreciate and have gratitude for in this moment? Incense is inherent in its beauty as it leaves behind ash, grey ash, that can be used to nourish the earth. You may find, given many, many years, flowers may eventually bloom over these graves. And such is the nature of the world. Incense is just a way to open your mind, to free your soul, to acknowledge transient beauty and the sense of smell. You may wish to hold on to the ash or throw it. It's absolutely up to you. Just watch where the smoke blows off to. And in your own time, you can follow down that path, looking at the rocks that your ancestors carved for you, the path ahead. You may wish to walk down it, or you may wish to fly. Follow the smoke. Little wisps. What does that incense bring for you, mean for you? And that smoke eventually takes you out, back up to the clouds once more. And through those clouds, you can pass, gently returning to the here and now, folding your wings back in, bringing yourself back into the room that you're currently sitting or lying in, bringing your attention back to your body, noticing your sense of touch as you feel your hand, noticing your sense of hearing. I'm just going to gently ring some Tibetan chimes, gently bring you back to the here and now. And just focusing in on your sense of hearing, I'm going to play a special kohi bell that is related to the air element, and hopefully will bring you into a kind of dreamlike state. hopefully your sense of hearing will be fully peaceful and easy. You can gently open your eyes whenever you feel that you want to. You can carry on with your day, or you can roll over and go back to flying with your angel friends or by yourself. Whatever you choose to do with the rest of your day, hope you enjoy it and come back to see me next Monday. Thank you very much for listening. Bye-bye.